This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com. Let's talk about something in Variety magazine. I know you're going to get pissed off here, but this is the reason I wanted to do this topic. According to Variety magazine, NBC knew about Titan's plan to burn an American flag on the primetime special and would not allow it. Meltzer would write, the NBC special, which was preempted in the Los Angeles market, will air on KNBC at 3 p.m. this coming Sunday afternoon. The show was preempted because of breaking news of a plane crash. If the LA market had been included in the rating and done the national average, the rating would have only been up to a 6.8. But either way, though, the real story coming out of this is the idea that you were going to burn an American flag. Chat me up.
Here at 100% false. To do it on this NBC special, 100% false.
So you're not denying that there was a plan to do it. You're denying that it was
there was discussion to do it at Royal Rumble.
I got you.
There was never discussion, and there was no plan at all to do it on NBC in any way, shape, or form. That's just made up horseshit that, you know, people reading the dirt rags and the made up bullshit, just saying that, oh, I heard they were going to do this, or I heard they were going to do that. There was a lot of discussion about doing it because it was legal. And as I've stated before, it was Jesse Ventura who came to us with the idea that said, hey, it's legal to burn the flag. And recently it had made the news of people burning the flag in protest.
Right.
So it was like, okay, well, shit, you know, is this something that Slaughter would do to get heat? Obviously, cooler heads, better judgment prevailed, and it was decided, you know, not the kind of heat that we want, regardless of whether it's legal or not, regardless of whether it's accepted. And all that footage was definitely on NBC, but no, we never in this. That's a falsehood, and that's people telling stories. The one time that we considered would we do it was at the Royal Rumble, and then we did the next best thing. We burned something that was much more, you know, to a wrestling fan and a Hulkamaniac, which is where you wanted it to go. So
right.
You took something that meant something to them and burnt their symbol, which was the Hulk, you know, T-shirt.
Yeah.
Nowhere, you know, doesn't compare anywhere near the American flag. So, you know, that's how we got there, but that's just fabrication.
I'm just curious because, and don't get me wrong, I believe you, but I'm just saying in terms of it's the lowest rated, and allegedly, I mean, there was a rumor that you guys were going to try to burn a flag. I would see why NBC would say, oh, the juice ain't worth the squeeze here. Would you disagree with that assessment at the time, or why did the relationship come to an end here?
It wasn't good ratings. And again, I think it had just run its course,
right.
But nobody burnt the flag.
Right.
And do you think that because of Dave Meltzer's 300 readers or whatever the fuck he had at the time, his rumor would get a major network? And unfortunately,
that's not no. That's Variety magazine. That's not
okay. Well, Variety magazine and a rumor. We had a relation that had nothing to do with it. We didn't do it. There was no reason to do that. It's just completely false. So, you know, if the rumor was that, hey, man, you know, every mortgage company in the world is going to increase their rates by 17 points tomorrow.
Right.
By God, I heard that. Everybody. And even if you've already got a locked in rate at 2.5%, it's going to 17% tomorrow. And if you don't pay, they're going to take your home.
Well, the difference
being, I had a dirt sheet, wrote that out, and some people believed it, then does that make it real?
Well, I mean, I think it's one of those where there's smoke, there's fire type deals because the relationship comes to an end. What do you remember about this show?
The relationship came to an end because, again, it was a one-by-one relationship. It wasn't a long-term, hey, we've committed to 15 main events.
I'm not arguing that, but I'm saying at this point, after they see this show, they're like, nope, that's enough. Right?
How you know they didn't do it before the show?
Well, I'm asking you. That's the reason we do this show.
But my point is this: another offer came along. Fox came along, and people started bidding on it. That's why the relationship ended. You had other people that were willing to pay more money and offer you different things.
Was the relationship strained between Ebersol and Vince here?
I don't think so.
Okay.
No, actually, absolutely not.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.